Well, hello and welcome to your readings at the round table for your May numerology. I'm Jennifer. This is Jasmine. I don't think you can see her. You can just see the edge of her bed. The banner's blocking it. Sorry. Maybe you'll see it when I do the individual, your individual life path numbers. We'll see. All right, so May. I mean, we're like just plowing through 2023. So this month is not as challenging as March, but it does have some things happening. It does have some stuff going on. So March was a game changer month. I mean, I feel like we're still like feeling some of the effects of things that happened in March because some of them are long term. Like Pluto and Saturn moving, yeah, those are long-term things. But this month in May, some pretty good stuff actually. So we start off on May 1st with Pluto going retrograde. Pluto is going to be retrograde until October 10th. And Pluto retrograde is, Pluto is about power and control. Especially Pluto in retrograde, it's about releasing control, or if you're controlling or if things have control over you, it's about releasing those things. It's about not manipulating situations, not becoming like obsessive with our behaviors. Because the reason why is because Pluto wants to drive out those excessive bad energies that, you know, like greed, anything immoral, corruption, so very, very important. About mid-month, Pluto is going to be square Jupiter, which is in Taurus. Pluto is in Aquarius, and Pluto is going to retrograde back into Capricorn in June. So just be aware of that. So Pluto is going to be square Jupiter on the 17th. That's going to really drive us to want to be successful. It's going to really drive us to want to get out there and make some money and like be in the limelight and be the star of the show. It's going to really drive us for that. And the important thing here is to hold high standards and integrity in order to be successful during this time, because Pluto is also trying to drive out like the bad energy, the negative energies that we're trying to get rid of. Okay? I know. Because I really don't think that corruption, immorality, or greed is really helpful to us in specific contexts. You know, you be the judge, it's your life. So that's happening on the 1st. Then May the 4th, it's just a special day to me because, you know, May the 4th be with you. All right, I love Star Wars. And I actually was going to wear a Star Wars t-shirt today. I had it all picked out to wear, but there was some issues about possible copyright infringements. I'm not really sure. So I am wearing... I'm wearing a t-shirt to support Mother's Day, which is #BoyMom for me. If you're a #GirlMom or a #both or a #FurMom, I get it. So happy Mother's Day. But May the 4th be with you is a special day. It's Star Wars Day, and I'm here to celebrate that. All right, on May the 5th, we have a full moon and a lunar eclipse in Scorpio. It's not tremendously heavy, but again, there's been some really, really great advice about, like not manifesting during eclipses. I do collect water during eclipses, but not every eclipse. This eclipse, I'll probably collect moon water because I use it in different things, you know. It is also Cinco de Mayo. So, celebrate wisely. We've got a lunar eclipse. Celebrate responsibly. That's a better way. Yeah. So, lunar eclipse in Scorpio. Yeah. On the 7th, we have Venus moving into Cancer. Venus in Cancer is going to make you crave, like, emotional stability. It's going to make you crave connection. and really wanting you to be comfortable, especially in your homes, because that's what cancers crave, that like that comfort in their own homes. If you have a lot of Cancer in your chart, your home is your sanctuary, and that's where you need everything to feel good. Your home, your family, your sanctuary. So we want to be comfortable in our homes, in our lives, with our families, with our relationships, anything that we have that emotional attachment to. Venus in Cancer is going to have us crave that stability and that connection with those things. So it may be a good time for you to strengthen that connection. Then on the 14th, on Mother's Day here in the U.S., we have Mercury going direct. Mother's Day may be celebrated in other countries. I know not all countries celebrate it. We have Mercury going direct on that day, so that's a gift to all of us. Communication is going to be like opening back up. We're still in a shadow period for a little bit, but still communication is opening back up. On the 16th of May, we have Jupiter moving into Taurus. Jupiter moving into Taurus is really a time of attracting good luck. It's a great time for financial growth, and it's a wonderful time to spend time in nature to help renew yourself. Jupiter is going to be in Taurus for the next 12 to 13 months. So it really is a good time to create some financial stability for yourself, because that's what Taurus is about. I want to say money, but it's not just money. It's like material things that we're attached to. It's a little bit of that pinnacle energy. But this really is a time of attracting luck into your life. And this is a time of this is a great time for financial growth. Yeah. Then on the 19th, we have the new moon in Taurus. On the 20th, we have Mars moving into Leo. Mars in Leo is going to be taking charge. This is going to be confidence, ambition, persistence towards goals. This is a very dynamic time. So although confidence and enthusiasm is great, make sure that you don't go overboard. We don't want to go over that mark. We want to stay in a good space with that. In a healthy space with it. Okay, and then on the 21st, we have the sun going into Gemini. Yeah. And the 29th is Memorial Day here in the U.S. So there's a good bit of stuff going on in May. I am telling you all of this so that when you are looking at your whatever life path number that you have that puts you in a specific numbered month, if your life path number puts you in a 3-month, you need to watch the communication and watch what's going on maybe with Mercury. So look at those things. If your life path number puts you in a month that's an 8, Jupiter and Taurus could be really good for you, because that's a time of abundance for you. Do you see what I'm saying? I'll try to bring this up as I'm going through all the life path numbers, but I wanted to make sure that I got the astrology out of the way for you guys before each life path number, before I went through each life path number. So it's good. May is going to be great. May is going to be dynamic. May is going to be awesome. I'm excited. I mean, why wouldn't I be? Every day has the potential to be a good day, right? So let's see what May has in store for your life path number. Life path 22. Well, you're doubling down in May, because May for you is a 7-month, and we're in a 7-year. I think you may have heard me talk about this a time or two. I've been talking about it a lot. So this is a 7-year. You're going into a 7-month for May. And you're a spiritual master. You're a healer. So, and you also carry the foundation of a 4. So this month you really are going to be putting your focus and your energy on your spiritual connections, to the universe, to nature, to each other. to everything and seeing that everything is connected spiritually. You're going to be expanding your spiritual study, your metaphysical studies. All of this knowledge, your spiritual and metaphysical knowledge, is going to be expanding and coming in. Now, this is definitely a time of philosophy, of contemplation, of introspection, investigation even, assessment, discovery, analysis. Do you see where we're going here? It's a time of research. It's a time of really diving deep. The thing is, though, when you're doing this, you need to be able to trust your own judgment. Trusting your own judgment, having that insight to trust your own judgment, is going to be a key thing this month. It's going to be a key player for you this month. It really is. It's also going to give you a lot of peace, but I think you're going to have to recognize that, because honestly, I don't feel like you're used to peace. I don't feel like you're used to working in peace, because your shadow effects are being overwhelmed, worrying. So if you're in a peaceful time, 22, I have a feeling, and I'm saying this because I am a 22. When you're in a peaceful time, you look for things to worry about. You look for things to oh my gosh, what's going on? There's a lot of problems to solve. Yeah. So we don't need to do that. We don't need to do that, because the shadow side of a 7 is self-doubt, self-imposed isolation, running from problems and decisions, and insecurity. We don't need to feed into that with being overwhelmed, giving up easily, worrying. That's not what we need to feed into this month. What we need to feed into is trusting our own judgment and making choices without retreating from other people, making choices and finding answers, and trusting that we have the answer, to go forward, because Spirit is giving us guidance. And if we listen to it, you're highly, highly intuitive. You have a lot of guides. Trust them. Listen to them. Invite them in, and, trust yourself that you're making the right decision, or that you're making the best decision that you can at this time. Yeah. So this is a great time to remember that you're a graceful spirit. You're finding insight and beauty and peace all around you. Just in a day-to-day, maybe even an hour-by-hour thing where you're just sitting back and going, I can find peace in this. I can find beauty in this. And this is a great place for me. It is a great place for you. So this is, I just want to reiterate that this is a time to use the highest standards of integrity, of morals, of vibrational energy. Bring in the high standards, because there's a lot going on this month that in order for you to be successful, you need to keep those standards high and with really clear intentions and high vibrational energy. Pluto going retrograde is going to want to push out the lower vibrational energies, the negative things like greed and corruption and just, anything like that. It's going to want to push that out. That's not where we want to be. I mean, we want to push those things out. We don't want to bring those things in and be working against Pluto. It's not good. It's not a good idea to work against Pluto. I don't know what Jasmine's doing. Are you getting comfortable? Yeah? So you're very practical with this. You're a luminary, and you're very practical. So this is what I want you to think about when Jupiter is going into Taurus. We're attracting in good luck when Jupiter is going into Taurus. And it's also a time of financial growth. It's a time of just growth in general, but our finances are looking up as long as we don't overspend. Being practical is going to get you to where you want to go. That's a great thing. That's a really awesome thing. So this is an awesome time for you. I feel like I even feel like Venus going into Cancer is going to have a huge effect on you. You know, these things, astrologically speaking, are going to have an effect on all of us, but some more than others. So, you know, it's just, you just have to kind of look around and see what's going to affect you the most. I really do think that you need to take a closer look at that lunar eclipse that we have on the 5th in Scorpio, because that's a deep well. So make sure that you're paying attention to the energy around that lunar eclipse as well. I love this. I love this. But having a connection to nature and opening yourself up to nature is going to be really great when Jupiter goes into Taurus, because spending time in nature for renewal when Jupiter is in Taurus is a very positive thing. It's actually a lot better than me shuffling these cards right now. Don't know what's going on. I mean, really? Can I do that correctly? All right, so I am reading from the usual 2 decks for this for my numerology. Goddess Guidance Oracle cards and the Healing Oracle Crystal reading cards. I decided not to add any extra decks this month. Oh, Ishtar, boundaries. But it doesn't mean that it's not a busy month. It just means that I decided not to add any extra stuff in. Yeah. So speaking of changes, there's a few changes going on with my channel with readings at the round table. I am switching up the zodiac readings a bit. So instead of doing weekly zodiac readings, I am now going to be doing zodiac readings twice a month. So I'm going to do all the zodiac readings for in the 1st through the 15th, and then again the 16th through the end of the month, whatever day that might be, the 30th, the 31st. So I thought this would be just to see the channel is evolving, it's changing. I've got a lot of projects going on, and I just wanted to see if this was like a good change, or if you guys were going to like it, or if I was going to like it. We'll just see how the channel is still kind of new. So we're evolving, and I want to see what's going to happen with that. So starting May 1st, I'm going to be doing the zodiac readings twice a month instead of weekly, instead of 4 times a month. Ooh, Sunstone, Empowerment. That's a pretty stone. Kind of looks like this stone of mine. Similar. Alright, glasses. I do feel really good about the change, though. We'll see how everybody likes it, including myself. I'm not married to the have to do it twice a month. I can go back. Okay, again, Sunstone, Empowerment. The magic of Sunstone is upon you today. Breathe in this powerful energy, filling every cell of your being. The medicine of this crystal is all about encouraging you to step fully into your power in all aspects of your life. It draws in the energy of the sun, a powerful dynamic energy source of transformation, and assists you to align deeply to your own self-empowerment. It connects to the energy of the divine source of all things. How about that? This is a spiritual connection month for you. Awakens self-empowerment, creating strength and courage. Enhances leadership qualities and the ability to listen to your higher guidance. It dissolves frustration in your life and activates rebirth. It facilitates transformation. I like that. Wow. And Ishtar, boundaries. That's a pretty one. Love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your time and energy. Okay. All right, Life Path 22. I think we've got some great advice for you this month. Yay! Real quick, I want to thank my subscriber, my follower, Michelle, for sending me this beautiful chunk of green fluorite. Oh my gosh, she sent this to me via my mother-in-law, and I love it. It's beautiful. I've already dropped it once today, so I'm not going to do that again. But I have it in the front row. It's so gorgeous. I love the energy. Thank you so much. And thank you, Life Path 22, for subscribing, for watching my channel, for just supporting this new channel of mine. I really, really appreciate it. I appreciate you. So I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful May. And until we see each other again, get out there and make your magic. Bye.